What is your name and what is your position?
My name is Mo Cassara. I'm the head basketball coach at Hofstra University.
All right. And after working at Boston College, how did you end up at Hofstra University?
Kind of unique story. I was hired by Tim Welsh, who was hired after Tom Pecora left to be an assistant here at Hofstra. And then about 30 days later, when Tim resigned from his position, I was hired as the head coach.
Fabulous. And what obstacles, if any, have you faced since becoming head coach?
I think a lot of obstacles. I think this job presents a lot of challenges on a daily basis that really don't even relate to basketball, from recruiting to academics to community relations to a lot of different things. And certainly being a first-time head coach, going through some of those things for the first time is always a challenge.
All right. And what has been like the most rewarding aspect of particularly Hofstra's program in comparison to maybe others where you've been? And what have you gained from being at Hofstra University?
I think the most rewarding thing to me this year, maybe the best moment for me, was playing our last home game in front of a full sellout crowd and having the community really embrace what we're doing and embrace our team. I thought that was really, really neat. And it was certainly a culmination of a lot of work on a lot of different levels for us. So I think we, as coaches, get a lot of joy out of that when things like that happen and you have a full arena and you're able to have a successful basketball team. I think it just it really helps us kind of justify what we do every day.
All right, and how have you noticed the difference between this season this year compared to last season last year, where there wasn't necessarily a sellout crowd, and the excitement on campus has surely grown?
Yeah, I think even just from the beginning of our season this year, where the excitement was kind of a lot of question marks and people weren't sure, to towards the end of the season was almost like a whole different year within itself. I think towards the end, the excitement, the passion, and certainly the winning helped us really set ourselves up for a great end of the season.
Now, you've obviously had a lot of success with this season, most being Charles Jenkins, and at the end of the season he will be leaving. What can you elaborate on how the team will be dealing with the loss of Charles Jenkins, and how will you guys move forward? Who are the new prospects for next year?
The post-Charles Jenkins era is already begun. Certainly, Charles has been the face and certainly the very important piece of Hofstra basketball for 4 years, and he's been on campus here for 5. So it's the start of a new era. I think it's a new chapter. We've got some exciting guys coming up through our program, some young guys that played a lot of minutes this year. David Imes, Mike Moore, guys that played and started every game for us. We also had a couple freshmen who played a lot of minutes for us, and Shemaya McClendon and Stephen McConey. We're excited about some of our recruits, and we also had a couple kids sitting out. Nat Lester, who was a 3-year starter here, and Stephen Mejia, who transferred from Rhode Island. They both sat out last year as redshirts. So we're excited about some new people, but it's going to be much more of a team effort because Charles Jenkins is certainly not here anymore.
And how is the team reacting to the loss of Charles Jenkins? Do they still have a good spirit and a good momentum towards the upcoming season?
I think they do. They probably don't realize that he's actually gone because he's still around so much right now. But eventually, when we put the uniforms on next year, he's not going to be here. So it'll certainly be a new chapter for us.
Fabulous. Thank you so much, Mo Cassara, for your time, and good luck in the upcoming season.
My pleasure.